like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. This is a quickie little video, just a quick little video about something that's been percolating in my little head of late. I like Bernice Summerfield. Yeah, I've always liked Bernice Summerfield. I've been subscribing to the Rage right from the first release, and that was on cassette tape. Was it cassette? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Not digital cassette, just cassette tape, right? They didn't even do it on CDs back then. Oh, them were the days. I don't know them born. So I've been with the character for a long time, and I've seen the character grow and change, and the range reboot itself many times. And it had to reboot itself, I think, to survive, to like keep fresh, keep new. But there's been generally speaking, I've loved it all the way through. I think the weakest time was probably when it first moved into the box sets. I wasn't really thrilled with all that stuff, but generally speaking, I've loved Bernice Summerfield. So it just regenerated again into the new adventures of Bernice Summerfield. And they did riffs on the Virgin New Adventures, but then they settled on to having her with the David Warner Doctor Who Unbound Doctor, this Ersatz Doctor, this alternative third Doctor. And it really worked, right? They were with each other for, I think, 5 boxes. I had no idea that David Warner and Lisa Bauman were an item, were a couple. But it shows that now, looking back, I think it shows in their performance now. David Warner very sadly has passed away. What's going to happen with the range, right? What is going to happen? What's going to happen? How do they move forward? This is what's been going on in my head, because I would like to see the range continue. I like this character. I've been with the character for 20, 30 years. It's been a long time, right? I've been with the character for a long time. I would like to see the character continue, especially because I have to say the quality has really remained outstanding all the way through. It really genuinely has. Kudos to everybody involved throughout the entire run. There's been lots of people involved. Lisa Bauman, obviously, Gary Russell at the beginning. They have different stewards leading it through. And again, it's been really one of the best things that have come out of Doctor Who, I think. And it's a very different thing from Doctor Who. It's got its own identity. So as I said, I'm trying to think how it will continue. I spoke about it on my live stream last night. I'm recording this on November the 16th. So the live stream was on the 15th, right? I spoke on my live stream last night. It's not long. It's only a couple of minutes, right? Like, share, subscribe, comment, sign on my Substack, sign on my Instagram. I am now on Instagram. Instagram/ Rabbi from Another Planet, maybe. It's in the video notes. Sign up my Substack, my email newsletter. Sign up my paid Substack. I'm not even going to sell it to you, right? I'm not going to tell you why to sign up. Just sign up anyway. It will make your life better. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. But you know what? It's a decent pitch. Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me hand over to me from last night. Where does the Bernice Summerfield range go from here? Right? Because I know from an actual insider has told me that these things only sell if they can put a doctor on them. Right, which is, it was having David Warner in it that really saved the range, right? So they did one with Sylvester McCoy, but it's having David Warner really saved the range. So here's my suggestion, right, of where they should go from here. I think the next set should be a set talking about the loss of the David Warner Doctor, this very interesting semi-fictional Doctor, right? And it should be 4 stories dealing with the emotional grieving of it, juxtaposed with adventures, right? So the first, and you have different doctors in it. You have first Sylvester McCoy's Doctor, who seemed to be a natural to visit, towards and pay his respects to. Again, this strange semi-fictional Doctor, and also to comfort Bernice. And then you'll also, have the 8th Doctor in another disc. Who would you have with the other 2? It's interesting. I guess Mark Gatiss's Master would have to be in one disc. And then I don't know who would you suggest? It'll be nice if you get David Tennant to do one, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely, right? Or Tom Baker. Right. Also, I'll tell you who'll be the perfect one for that. The 9th Doctor. Get Christopher Eccleston in, right? Because I know Crystal's got one coming out with the David Warner Doctor, which will be the last release with this guy, I guess, for the 6th anniversary. The Eccleston talked about it already, that he recorded one, so he has memories of that. I think they'll be able to use that in the performance. Right, and again, it's about grieving and respecting, and moving forward. I think that'll be and again, you have a bunch of doctors on it. It'll sell like hotcakes, right? And I think it'll be great, right? I think it'll be absolutely fantastic. So that's what I recommend for the Volume 8. Where do you go from there, right? Where do you go from there? So I was trying to think what doctors work with the, can she hook onto? And there's a couple of options that really I think be really interesting. I would love to see her do a set, maybe more, with the Stephen Noonan First Doctor, without being patronizing to him, right? I mean, like they both have an understanding of who they are, right? But I think that'd be fascinating, right? I think that'd be, and I'd like to see that Doctor get more play, or and then you could do the same thing with Tim Treloar. You could the Third Doctor and do a War Doctor one, right? That'd be with Jonathan Carey. I'd like to see these new, more experimental takes on their Doctor get more airing, and I think clumping them together might actually make it more financially viable. But keep the quality up with this, and it's fantastic. I mean, honestly, this last set knocked out of part. But that's what I think you should be doing with Bernice Summerfield, right? That's totally what I think you should be doing with Bernice Summerfield. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.